Today we're taking a lesson in investing from one of the all-time great investors, Peter Lynch. I recently listened to a lecture Peter gave at a conference in 2005. Yes, I'm really that up-to-date with my work. One of the core messages from the lecture, to which I'll include a link in the description, was investing can be very simple, and you certainly don't need an advanced degree in maths or an algorithmic trading program to beat the market. Indeed, you can use any local knowledge you have to make outsized returns. I'll let Peter tell the story in his own words.
Back in the 1950s, a fireman from New England noticed a factory in his town seemed to be hiring and expanding all of the time. This person didn't have a Cray computer, and he wasn't a professional investor. He was just an observant neighbor. He decided to put $2,000 per year into TAM brands, then called Tampax. By 1972, the fireman was a millionaire, just from using his local edge.
If you know something that will drive a company's earnings higher, you know something that will drive a company's stock higher, sooner or later. But you can't just guess at it. You have to have some reasons, such as costs are coming down, or new products going to be a big hit. Research is developing a company's story, an idea of why earnings should go up or down. It doesn't mean sitting in the library for hours, reading SEC filings, or fiddling with a calculator.
Research is exciting. It's very little math.
This story is interesting for many reasons. The first point is the simplicity of the fireman's approach to investing. He noticed a company growing rapidly and latched onto it by investing in its stock. The second point is the size of the fireman's commitment, $2,000 per year, even if we assumed he only invested in Tampax for 15 years, results in a $30,000 investment. To put that in context, $2,000 in 1955 is the equivalent of $23,529 in 2024, a significant amount of money which translates to $353,000 over the 15-year investment period. Third, we have the return on capital. To make $1 million by 1972, the fireman needed a 33 times return on capital, or an annual rate of return of 23%, which is certainly possible but very aggressive. And fourth is the fact that this never actually happened. After watching the video of Peter, I decided to dig a little deeper to understand just how our mystery fireman was able to trounce Wall Street so comprehensively. However, I wasn't able to find any details about our mystery fireman, other than the comments made by Peter himself. I therefore inverted the situation and decided to look at the Tampax company to see if the share price moved sufficiently between 1955 and 1972 to generate this kind of return. And it was here the wheels fell off. You see, Tampax came to life in 1929 when Dr. Earl Haas, an American physician, invented the first modern tampon. Dr. Haas patented the design, but decided against manufacturing the product himself. Instead, he sold the patent to Gertrude Tendrich, a Denver businesswoman, in 1933 for $32,000. It was Gertrude who coined the term Tampax, which combined the words tampon and vaginal packs, and set out selling the product. Whilst it's certainly true that Tampax grew like wildfire over the following years, including a lucrative sideline selling wound dressings during the Second World War, the company remained private and was never listed on the stock exchange. It was only in 1997, when Tampax was acquired by Procter & Gamble, that investors could first gain exposure to the company. We can therefore see the tale about our mystery fireman was purely apocryphal. However, the basis of the story presented by Peter Lynch remains perfectly valid. Investing doesn't have to be complicated or involve mathematics featuring the Greek alphabet. You can simply use common sense and some local knowledge, combined with a long holding period, to make significant returns in the stock market. Possibly not 23% compounded over 17 years, but good nonetheless. So, what do you guys think of the Peter Lynch fable? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, have a great day.